Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of Texas in July, the third studio album from the metalcore band Texas in July. Today we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the record, so I've decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. As usual, the record was produced by Will Putney. It's the last album with the founding vocalist Alex, who left the band a year later. One Reality and this record have the exact same lineup. My story with this band is pretty simple. I found their music video to the song Bed of Nails at the end of 2012. I've loved it because the music was amazing and the music video reminded me of the anime Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, so I've decided to check out all of their discography and I've been a fan ever since. Sadly, the band broke up in 2015, but who knows, maybe they will return? Why not? The production is tight, Will knows how to make things sound clean but heavy at the same time. Message is diverse, every song is about a different subject, ranging from inner struggles, relationship issues, social dilemmas, addictions, stuff like that. The structure of the songs is mostly advanced. It usually looks like this. There's a intro, verse, chorus, verse, a breakdown or a bridge, a second bridge, another breakdown, and then we go back to chorus yet again and we get the first verse as the ending to the song. Sometimes it's different. It's actually very interesting structure. The album starts with an intro called Initiate. I don't like it, it's just an intro. It has some vocals, but I don't even consider them real noises, and some ambient stuff in the background. I don't care for it. 5 out of 10. Cry Wolf is where the actual music and vocals start. It's a very interesting song with lots of changes and progressions. I love the guitar work on this track. It creates this amazing atmosphere. I love the drumming. The drummer is on fire throughout the entire record, and the vocals are just your standard metalcore type of yelling. Actually, the vocals never change throughout the album, they're always the exact same thing. Sometimes the vocalist tries to make it more emotional, which is always welcome to hear, but don't expect any clean vocals here. I think that it's a good thing. What I don't like is the lack of changes in the vocals. The music would benefit from this if there were more growls and different types of screaming. So there's a lack of variety, but what's here is actually still good and I like it, so I have no problems with the vocals. The song is 10 out of 10. Shallow Point has a nice intro, I love the drumming here, the guitar riffs are cool as well, the vocals as usual nice. I like this track, it's not as good as the previous one, but it's an interesting thing. 9 out of 10. Without a Head features Chadwick of the band 100th. It's a song about alcohol addiction. I like the guitar riffs here the most and overall atmosphere. Just the final part of this song doesn't do that much for me, but it's nice. 8 out of 10. Bed of Nails is the biggest banger this band has ever written. I adore it from beginning to the end, especially that riff that starts around 40 or 50 seconds. That pure shreddy riffing, I adore it, it's very melodic, it's atmospheric, full of energy. The breakdown here is the best breakdown from Texas in July, period. Sure, I feel some nostalgia towards it because it started my journey with this band, but even if I heard this song later, I would still consider it the best thing this band has ever done. It's so fun to listen to replay. Everyone is playing at their best. There's not even 1 second here that's not interesting. I love this song the most. 11 out of 10. Repressed Memories is an instrumental song, very melodic and full of emotions. I love the melodies here, especially the guitars. I appreciate this song even when I'm not a big fan of such a positive melodies in music. 8 out of 10. C4 features David of the band We Came as Romans. This is a very interesting song because I think it's anti-gun or anti-war track. That's just the feeling I get from the lyrics. My favorite part here yet again is the guitar work, especially at the beginning, that atmospheric melody in the background. It carries the whole song for me. 8 out of 10. Cracks Last features a great atmosphere, interesting guitar work, and especially the second verse or pre-chorus has that amazing melody on guitar in the background. It sounds so nostalgic and beautiful. But that's not all of it, because later there's a guitar solo which will touch your soul. I think it's the best solo in this band's career. It carries the whole song for me, 10 out of 10. Paranoia, on the other hand, while it also has amazing guitar work, the drummer is the star of this song. I love his blast beat sections here and there and how he changes the groove and the tempo. My favorite part of the song for sure, those fill-ins on the drums. Great stuff. Everything else is also beautiful. 10 out of 10. Black Magic is the most brutal song on this record. The groove is just impeccable. I love the beginning of this track and the chorus. Just the first 90 seconds of this song are the best material on this album. Later the song kinda disappoints. It changes from that heavy and brutal atmosphere towards more melodic and kind. While it still sounds nice, it's just not as good as the first part of the song for me. So it's not legendary to me, it's just a masterpiece. So 10 out of 10. Also the lyrics were about broken relationship or just an evil woman. Who knows? The album ends with Cloudy Minds, which features Matt, the drummer of the band August Burns Red. I love how heavy and melodic it begins, later it devolves into more brutal song. In the middle we have a drum solo between the drummers. It sounds massive and interesting. The last 20-30 seconds, yet again, Texas in July gives us more melodic and kind approach to music, which I'm not a big fan of. So yeah, just 9 out of 10. A year later there was a deluxe edition released of this album, which features 3 bonus songs. The first one is called Time Lapse. It features more djenty style of music than metalcore. I adored the intro, the main riff and melody is just pure epicness. The vocals are great, as usual, nothing fancy, just your standard yelling. The drummer is killing it, 10 out of 10. The next track starts very interesting and heavy. I love those melodies on guitars and the drum work, but sadly for me it doesn't retain these qualities till the end. But still an amazing song, 8 out of 10. The last track, Forbidden Fruit, I think it's the weakest song here. Don't get me wrong, it's still very good and I enjoy listening to it. It isn't so memorable after we had so many interesting and beautiful songs on this record, but I still like it. Yet again, the guitar work is the main star of the show. 7 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable and the flow is fitting. You're not going to skip any song here. Replayability, hell yeah, it's an excellent record. The standard edition is just so good from beginning to the end. The only thing that I would skip is the intro, just go straight into the music with Cry Wolf. The thing I love the most about this album is how the songs have their own identity. Each one stands out in some way and you're going to remember something from it. The bonus tracks also carry that tradition, so if you can, I suggest to buy the deluxe edition. The only flaw that I can point out here is that I wish some of the songs were heavier, but that's not exactly a critique, right? It's just my preference. This album is a journey. Please celebrate the anniversary with me by playing this album today. You're not going to regret it. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in my other reviews. Bye!